Hey, VI peeps, you've heard the expression, I've gone all the way out on a limb, right? You've heard that expression. I've gone as far out on a limb as I can go. I can't go any further, God. I can't go any further, right? What happens when you think you're all the way out on a limb? All of a sudden, God says, yeah, you did go all the way out on that limb. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad you did that. But now you're on the wrong tree. Now it's time to come to the tree that I'm on. Now it's time to take that big leap of faith from that one limb to the other tree. That is a scary thought, you all. But quite often we get stuck on, well, we went all the way out already. I went all the way out there. Let me tell you, in my world, in this thing that I'm doing with Broken and Beloved, I thought I had gone all the way out on the limb. I started a brand ministry. I started putting out my creativity. I started putting out my thoughts and my ideas. I started putting out my dad's story. I started putting out my testimony. I did all this stuff. And then one day God was like, yep, you did go all the way out on that limb, Kristen. But now I want you to jump to this tree. You're no longer where I want you to be. You've already done that. We've already mastered that tree. On to the next. And you're like, That's where faith comes in. That's that big, huge leap of faith. I've told you all that I'm having to tear down and rebuild and all kinds of other stuff. And let me tell you, that is God telling me, yes, you went all the way out on the limb. I'm so proud of you on that tree. Now it's time to go to this tree over here where I'm at. And I'm ready for you to jump. And I'm going to catch you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to make sure that you make it to that other tree. So, praying for any of you all who have that in front of you. You feel like you've gone as far out as God can take you. Well, true, in this chapter in your life maybe, or maybe on the tree that you are hanging off of on a limb. But he's got another tree that he wants you to jump to, right? That squirrel, he's supposed to go to another tree. He doesn't just stay on that tree for his whole life, right? That's a scary thought, but that is what at some point very recently occurred to me, is that nothing was going to happen. The rest of God's dream, God's vision wasn't going to happen if I stayed on the tree that I was on, even though I was all the way out as far on the limb as I could go. It still wasn't going to be the tree that God wanted me on. So it was time for me to jump. So praying for everybody else who needs to do the same. Man, is it scary. It is a leap for sure. But again, God is ready to catch us when we make the jump to that next tree. No matter how nutty and squirrely and crazy we may look or sound to other friends and family, right? Because I've been there. I know. I know. So anyways, God bless you all. I hope this silly message spoke to somebody today. Until next time, talk to you soon. Beautiful VIPs.